Ever shared how you feel only to be met with advice or denial? No. Validation is the act of accepting and acknowledging someone's internal experience, their thoughts, needs, and feelings, without trying to judge or fix them. One thing I want to mention is that validation does not mean agreement. One of the biggest myths about validation is that when you're validating someone's emotions, you are agreeing to their point of view. But that's not true. Validation means that you are acknowledging their emotional experience as understandable and real, even if your perspective might be different. It's more like telling someone that they're not crazy for feeling the way that they feel. Think of it more like understanding how they feel given their perspective. Validation is not advice giving. Have you tried yoga? It's not fixing. No. It's not dismissing. Oh, that's not a big deal. It's not spiritual bypassing. Everything happens for a reason. And it's not changing the subject. So here are 5 reasons why validation matters. Number 1, it deepens connection. So let me give you an example. Let's say a friend comes to you and they're like, I feel like I always mess up at work. Instead of saying, stop it, you're amazing, you could say something like, sounds like you're really unsure lately. That must be really hard. Feeling seen and heard leads to safety, and safety leads to connection. Number 2, it regulates the nervous system and de-escalates conflict. So often fights happen because people don't feel understood. And validation diffuses the tension quickly. And it tells the brain of the other person that they're safe. Let me give you an example. Let's say a coworker comes to you and they're like, I feel like you're not pulling your weight on this project and I'm picking up your slack. Your instinct might be to say something like this. That's not true. I'm working just as hard as you. Instead, you could say something validating like, it sounds like you're feeling overwhelmed and unsupported. I can see how that would be frustrating. Let's talk about how we can divide things more clearly moving forward. What do you say? You'd be surprised how quickly validation can soften tension. Number 3, validation builds trust. People open up when they don't feel judged or corrected. They stop bracing for rejection and start relaxing into connection. So let's do an example. Let's say a friend of yours comes to you and they're like, I'm really hurt that you didn't reach out when I was going through that breakup. A validating response would sound something like this. I can hear how painful that time was for you, and it makes sense that you're feeling hurt. I care about you. It sounds like you would have needed more support, and it sounds like you had a really tough time, and it makes sense that you'd feel hurt. Number 4, it improves communication. People often raise their voices or shut down when they feel invalidated. When people feel validated, they listen better too, so it's mutual. It reduces reactivity and defensiveness and makes space for empathy and resolution. When someone feels heard and seen, their body relaxes. A little trick you can watch for exhales and conversation, which is a signal that their body is starting to relax. The brain shifts from fight or flight to a more receptive state. Number 5, validation has the power to heal emotional wounds. A lot of us didn't have our feelings validated when we were growing up. Learning to validate and to receive it becomes a form of reparenting. We start to believe that our emotions are valid and worthy of care. Validation is a tool that's free, powerful, and transformative. You can master it in how you talk to yourself and others, and you can create a space for healing, closeness, and emotional connection. Let me know in the comments if you've ever experienced the power of validation in your own life, or if you're trying to learn to offer it better. And if you need support in putting this theory into practice, I offer one-on-one sessions and group sessions. You can find the links in the description. So if this video resonated with you, hit the like button or share it with someone who might need it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like these.